Hello. Yeah. Good evening, friends. I'm Dr. Venkatesh, our Urology faculty from Doc Tutorials and Team RRM Next. So today, with immense pleasure and happiness, I welcome Dr. Vanji for this toppers interview. He has secured an amazing rank of 7 in AIMS merit list and rank of CML common merit list, rank list of 13 in the last held October 24 session of INISS Urology. So many congratulations, Dr. Vanjinathan. So
Thank
on behalf
you.
of our team, Dr. Tutorials and team RRM Next, so for your amazing results in this NESS Urology. So I know Dr. Vanji for quite some time. I know him for more than 1.5 years. Like I know his whole journey and travel stuff. But for all those who have been listening, so his story, his success will be a real example of true grit and perseverance of how he cracked through NESS. He had his own shares of low times when last time he narrowly missed the interview session. So it would be nice, Vanjinathan, from your side. So first of all, I also have share an equal amount of happiness when you shared your message that I have cracked your exam. So it was very tough on me as well because to be frank, I really expected you to crack last session itself because I know I've been doing really good on multiple fronts. So that's a difficult part of a competitive exam. So one good thing is you are very perseverant. You never lost your hope, and that is what. So being perseverance is a key in any competitive exam, especially when you aim the topmost institutes. So happy Vanji for what you have done and to where you have reached as of now. So please introduce yourself to all the juniors. See, many juniors will be watching this interview, so it will be a real eye opener for them. So feel free to introduce yourself. Where did you do your undergraduation and post graduation? So how long did you take a break post MS? And what was your journey? So that will share a lot of light and it will inspire a lot of juniors, I guess. Yeah, the floor is yours, Manji.
First of all, thank you so much, sir. I did my MBBS from Government Mohan Kumar Mangalam Medical College in Salem, Tamil Nadu, sir. After that, I joined PG in PGM Chandigarh, MS General Surgery. And after completion of General Surgery, I joined as an SR in PJ itself, sir. I
When did you
joined,
finish your MS, Vanjinathan?
sir, I finished in 2020, sir.
2020.
20,
Okay.
yeah. So, and immediately I joined as an SR in PJ itself. I was inclined towards urology in the initial part itself. So, by the time I finished my MS, I thought I was sure that I want to take urology. So, we have a separate renal transplant surgery department in PJ Chandigarh. So, I joined as a non-academic SR in renal transplant surgery department and worked as an SR for 3 whole years. Initially, I thought I'll just do for 6 months or 1 year, but I liked transplant so much. So, I completed 3 years of non-academic SRship, sir. After that, I prepared for the last 1 year. I'm in this pursuit of
See,
MCA.
that's great. I'll just take a small break. See, given the current scenario, here is Dr. Wani who's finished his MS in 2020 and it is 2024. So, compared to this scenario, 4 years is reasonably a long break. I don't think he has never taken a break. He worked as an SR in 3 years in a department of renal transplant surgery. So, that itself tells like, so it is never too late. So, that's what like people now they try to aspire for good results, attempt for 6 months, and then if they don't crack, they leave it out. So that's really good, Manji. So what is the real driving factor for you to pursue even after your 3 years of SRship? Because many times the complacency creeps in. After some comfortable lifestyle and time, you just want to continue with the same thing. So again, you have made up your mind to prepare for one more competitive exam and give a shot at urology, which is also very difficult to get in NESS. So just brief your experiences. So
So,
that
I was inclined towards urology during my MS period only. So we have peripheral postings in PJ. So when I worked in urology department, I liked the urology posting, sir. I was very happy. I didn't bunk the urology. Usually we used to bunk the peripheries, but I never bunked urology. I liked urology
okay.
posting. So from then on, I decided then and only, sir, I have to do urology only.
Okay.
So initially, when I joined, that's why I joined as an SR in renal transplant also. But I initially thought I'll do for some time, but I completed, sir. But after completion, I have been preparing. My actual preparation started after I completed my senior residency only, sir. So it's been a year. So I gave in November also, and November I just qualified in the theory. Yeah, I didn't make it to the interview. And in May, I made it to the interview, sir, but it didn't go well. So got a rank of 50 last time. So this time, yeah, I did both. I did well in both exams, theory and
So
practical.
this is your third attempt in
Third
any
attempt. Yeah.
urology. So, so that's see, your journey is a typical journey, Vanjinath, where most of the students, like initially they'll, when you write the exam for the first time, you may not crack it, but you'll have a hold of what is being asked and how to approach the session better. So next session on it will be helpful. So there are few guys who just go through, breeze through in the first, single attempt, but they are all like very exceptional cases. The chunk of students who take or crack ESS is just like our Dr. Vanjinathan here. So the perseverance, self belief, and keep on preparing for subsequent sessions that is very very important. So really happy. So what was the drive force behind maintaining your motive through all these tough times, Vanji?
Sir, it was difficult only, sir. But I always had that passion for joining urology MCH, so that kept me going. And undoubtedly, my family and my wife, especially, without their support, I could not have done what I have achieved, sir.
Yeah, that's true. That's really inspiring. Like you have a lot of commitments being a married man and having a family altogether. So that actually adds life more difficult. Like you have a lot of other responsibilities. And I think I would like to add that Manji has never taken a break. He was still working till the day he gave exams, right?
After completion of SRship, I worked. I was working in a private medical college here, so yeah, I didn't take a break anyway.
Okay. So the break is not necessarily needed. All you need is a perseverant effort. You can crack exams, taking care of your family, and working as well. So that's really good and really inspiring to hear from that one. So now tell me, what are your materials? How did the doc tutorials platform help you out? How were our lectures and question bank series? Just throw us light. What are your experience with that, Manjuna? Then?
Sir, I initially the first exam when in the last November when I gave the exam, I didn't know much. So I just that was the time when I finished that NEET tests, and immediately within a month I had this exam. So I just went through Campbell, sir. I mean, at that point of time I just went through Campbell and Dr. Will's your videos, sir. I didn't have time for anything else. So, but second time when I appeared for April this time, I made notes from Campbell, sir. I studied Campbell and I made my own notes for all major topics. And after that, I went through the notes and I revised at least for a couple of times, 2 to 3 times, and I solved MCQs on the platform, sir. So I think there are some 1,500 MCQs I have solved. Mostly I solved except for the pediatric part. Apart from that, I have solved everything, sir. So I solved it twice. And
Okay, great.
test series also I gave all the test series, sir. All those grand tests also I gave. And the urology test series also, we had 3 urology test series. That also I gave, sir, last time.
Okay.
Even this
So
time. This time I just repeated what I did last time, sir. I
okay.
repeated.
Okay.
And
The last time you were so close, you just narrowly missed. The margin
sir,
was
last
very
time I was
little.
very confident, but I know interview didn't go well. But this time I was even more confident.
Okay, that's really good. So, where the lectures helped you to understand and break through the difficult concepts and some topics in neurology that was very difficult to go through textbooks. So, what's your thoughts on it, Manjuna? Then.
Yes, sir. Sir, for example, urology and all, I couldn't read completely. So I did read, but some parts and all I couldn't understand all those parts. So on those parts and all, it was very clearly explained in your video, sir. And even for the prostate cancer also, prostate cancer, it's not. I don't know. In Campbell, it is like haphazardly given, sir. I
Yeah,
couldn't decipher anything properly, like a flowchart thing. But after going through your videos, I got a glimpse. Then I again read this, and then I incorporated your notes with NCCN guidelines, and then I made my own notes. And
yeah,
then
yeah. See, that is the whole process. Like it is like, see, we cannot teach you all the small details, finer details, and just give a conceptual picture of how to go about it, and from then you can always add your points to that. So that's the way I prepared, and I thought that will be helpful for students, especially those who, yeah, as you say, like prostate is a very big chapter, and almost one third of the textbook runs through it, but that was not properly presented. There's so much of information for us. We should know what to take, what to assimilate, and what to leave back. That is true. So that's nice. So how did you approach the mock sessions? Like I think you already attended our mock interviews as
Yeah.
well. Were they helpful? So how did that help you to prime you for your interviews? Just a few thoughts on that as well.
Yes, sir. Sir, your mock tests, even the written mock tests I have given, sir, my rank was closely similar. Only the first mock test I gave, my rank was around 6, and I know I have got rank 7 in AML, so not much of difference. I got the same, mostly same ranks, or a single digit ranks only I got in the mock test also, like 6, 7, 8, and I ultimately got the same rank. Regarding
So
interview, sir, interview session was also helpful, sir. I went through the practical book, and then I attended the session. I tried to participate also, sir. So it just gave a mock. So it was actually a mock only to attend the proper interview. I thought basically it's more of attitude than the knowledge, sir. The way they checked, they
yeah,
were thinking like how do you present yourself and how you answer rather than the exact answer what you give.
very true, very true. Of course, the answers are simple. It all depends on how confident you face them and how you present yourself in front of them. That's the main factor they actually assess them on that part.
Yes, sir.
So really nice, Anjanathan. So a final few words for all those who's aspiring, especially those like who's been in a dilemma between whether to prepare for NEET SS or whether to give a shot at INASS. Just give your brief thoughts because you would have also gone through that same trauma. Like what made see. Okay, I'll put this question in a different way. So in one side there is NEET SS, there are number of seats close to 500 to thousands where the chance of getting cracking a seat is urology is slightly better compared to NESS where the number of seats are very little and you have two sessions in a year. So what made you to have a perseverant thought in NESS and what are those guys who are really in dilemma whether to prepare for NESS with very less number of seats? Is it really worthwhile to give an attempt at it, Vanjinagan?
Sir, actually, to be frank, actually, I since I did my MS from PJ, so I was inclined towards doing my MCH also in institute only, sir. I even after the last NEET test, I didn't get a good rank, but I was getting urology in some college, peripheral college. But I didn't. I thought it was my first attempt, so even though it will take some time, I will attempt INASS again. So last time I didn't get, but still, yeah, it. I mean, it's been a year, but still, ultimately. I'm getting what I wanted, sir. So, and that's a gradual. I mean, the difference is very stark, sir, between NASS and other colleges. I don't mean to put it superiorly, but still, yes, sir. The exposure you get on the academics and the hands-on, whatever is available in the institutes, are will take you far higher than what is there in the peripheral colleges. So
Yeah,
I
that
strongly
really
believe
matters.
they
See,
should
that's
attend.
that's a known fact. You not demean it by any means. Like any day, doing an specialization in institutes of national importance is really important because that helps to have your deep contacts. You have good professors and mentors that help you to get subsequent fellowships and stuffs like that. So on any day, that is good. So it's really happy to hear your journey. I hope it really inspires a lot of youngsters and juniors who is going to watch this video. So again, on behalf of our whole team of Dr. Torres and RRM Next and from myself, I wish you a very enterprising and happy journey into the field of urology. And I hope we meet often again in conferences and workshops. So to add a little note, I was surprised when Dr. Vanji visited me at my hospital today. So that's a real happiness of being a teacher. Like after all these efforts of teaching and following students and helping them, the real happiness is when you guys come out and meet us. That little extra effort you have taken, traveled all the way to meet me, it really made my day happy, Dr. Manjunath. So wish you all the very best on behalf of our team. Thank you
It
so
was a
much.
pleasure meeting you in person, sir. I should thank
Yeah,
you. No, grateful. Thank you so much, sir.
yeah. Thank you, Pa. Thank you.
Thank you.